Hello there, I'm the Rampant Mystic and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And today, well, would you look at that. So I'm pretty sure everybody knows by now, the backpack is now officially unlocked. That's kind of cool. It was all over Twitter today, so that's kind of very, very interesting. So let's go and pick up our backpack for 3,500 Quicksilver. And of course there's there's a scan when I'm inside. That's interesting. And of course there's new stuff already added, so that's kind of cool. I did see them. I know there was a tree, and the rest I don't really remember. Yeah, the tree caught my attention. I'm still building up like decorations and stuff, just to have them laying about. It's kind of nice, you know. Anyway, that's Quicksilver synthesis. Why are you holding a military freighter? So, yeah, the backpack exosuit visual enhancement. Of course we're going to get it. And there's our Quicksilver going down. Oh, there's two trees. I think I remember just this one. So we have a frozen planter, an ancient conifer, and a hardy shrub. Oh, so it's a shrub. Oh, shrubs. They look frozen over there, so those are going to be interesting. At least you can place them on a, like, frozen world. So, was there a appearance modification station here? I do not remember. I really don't. I really, really don't. Oh, there is. Okay, there it is. Because I don't think I've ever used this one. So there is a backpack option here. So we have original style and we have new style. Well, new as far as I think I heard somewhere that this is the old style backpack from like way back. Do I like it more? Maybe I do. Oh, that looks good. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, that's the one. What do markings do? Oh, I think it's one, isn't it? Yeah, just because it adds. Oh, that's perfect. That is just perfect. Guess I would like to apply the changes. And now our backpack is new. Yeah, I mean, what more is there to say? It's a nice looking. Oh, it's a lot thicker. Look at that. So does that mean it's going to hold more stuff? Of course not. Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Yeah. I should probably make these into nanite clusters. Yeah, inventory's still a mess. That's just the way things go here. That is. Oh, right. Let's actually do that again. That is. Look at that. That is a nice looking backpack. I mean, I kind of like it. Better than the old one? Maybe. I guess it doesn't matter if it's better or not. I mean, it's down to taste, I suppose. If you like this one better, you know, use this one. If not, use the other one. Alright, so let's do some tame wild creatures. Let's do some Quicksilver missions, considering I just used up a lot of it. And we're going to need more. Actually, I didn't notice what the percentage was for the next research project. Are we close to tier 1 or... No, 6%. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Good. I'd rather have it a little bit slower, to be honest. This way it allows me to actually gather up the Quicksilver. You're probably like, but you have a lot of Quicksilver. I like to have a lot. Okay? In general, when I play a game that requires resources, so for example, I recently finished Crashlands because, you know, why not? I had nothing better to do, and it was a good game, I guess. Decent. Yeah, decent. We're gonna go with decent. I know it's a port from Android and iOS or whatever. Yeah, it's understandable. But I recently finished it. Should I go to the... Yeah, I should go to the space station. We might not have been here. And, you know, it's one of those games where it is a little bit grindy, but it feels like when you do grind it, it doesn't feel like, you know, a major grind. So it feels like they have balanced it out, you know. But I'm one of those people who, you know, I'm going to have 100 of a certain resource, you know, and something will require 50, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to give this 50, but I need to grind up to 100 again just because I want to have that. You know, just in my inventory. I might not need it ever afterwards. I ended up actually finishing the game with a ton of resources that I ended up never needing again, but yeah. Anyway, you know, that's just the way sometimes. Oh, Minotaur engine module. Do I need... No, I don't think I needed more Minotaur engine modules, did I? Well, we can check on planet if need be. I can... Exocraft. Oh, no, I didn't need laser modules. Right. I do need engine modules. Engine module. There it is. So yeah, I like to have a lot. So for me, you know, going down to 0 is basically having a negative. I might as well be going in depth. So I always want to have a bank and not use it and just stay there for no good reason. Because that's the way I roll. Get it? Rolling? Yeah. Anyway, let's land. It doesn't really matter where on the planet, so long as it is the bright side of the planet. Fauna dense planet. Okay, good. And we are going to need animals. Okay, we have some nearby, and we're going to need our neutrino processor. Okay, I gotta admit, the backpack does... It does, like, stand out at the moment. It's entirely possible just because of the fact that I'm used to the other one. You know, just saying. Okay. Enzyme fluids, fermented thingy. What are we missing? We're missing something. We'll see. Right. I think I know what we're missing. Oh well. Let's see. There's 3 of you. So long as you're not aggressive. Enzyme fluid. That's good. It means I can... Yeah, we're missing the compost, but that should be fine, I hope. What's that? What? I can't see it. You know, we're gonna go there afterwards. What? I'm twitching out. I'm twitching out. Help! My legs. All right, just. Oh no! Don't! I don't need that. I don't need that. Right. Are there any animals that are not birds nearby? Apparently not. Seriously, just these 3? Do these have crab apples? Edible clusters? It's crab apples, right? Yeah, it is crab apples. Apples. Hey, come on. More fauna, please. It does specifically say herbivores, though, which is kind of interesting. I guess the other ones are relatively easy to tame because you can easily get meat. Sweetened compost, the one thing I don't have. Can I actually? Sorry, that was the wrong menu. I do have a second neutrino processor, so I don't really mind placing it. Sweetened compost. This means I'm gonna need 2. You know, it's too late. I got 1. And copyright. Fecium, sorry, Fecium, right. It's not copyright anymore. That's never gonna... That's just stuck in me. It's never gonna, you know, go away. Okay, make 1 more. Or 2 or whatever. Throw this one. Here's sweet. Oh my god, that's a lot of them. Okay. Nope, just the one. Just the one. We don't need more. I should have probably picked up that one as well. There it is. We're basically done. I just need 1 more. There was a lot of these. Look at that. Can mount them. Nice. Hey, got a herd of animals. Now, let's build a pen so I can keep them. That'd be kind of nice if you could do that. Too bad that as soon as you exit, they're going to despawn. Or leave, or just go far enough out. Just kind of annoying. Why do I want to have animal pens? No particular reason. I mean, might as well. It's just a thought. Oh, I thought that was one that we haven't fed, but apparently we have. Come on, I just need a couple more. Well, 1 more to be a bit more precise. Okay, we're gonna go out so it can generate new animals. The backpack is so standing out. A single new animal, please. There's 1. So this one requires enzyme fluid. Perfect. We have 1 more. Oh, there's 2 of them in fact. Nice. And we're basically done. Right, now, my freighter is not here. but it's about to be. Actually, you know what? I can just jetpack around there. And it is a monolith. Hey, you know what? I'm already here. I know it's a geek monolith, but let's do it. Look at the rainbows. Look at the rainbows. Like, it's making 2 streaks, though, which is kind of interesting. Look at that. Why is that? Look at that. It's making 2 streaks. That is interesting. But definitely from this angle, one of them looks like you're farting rainbows. That was a good shot. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist doing that. Right, flickering emblems appear on the appear on the stone. Although I do not recognize the language, somehow I can read of the history of the strange planet and the Gek who once resided here. The first spawn grew. Weakling Porwiggle? What? Okay, Weakling Porwiggle lost their tails to the spawning syrup and become mighty warriors. Each was imbued with the might of the Gek Dominion, and it is unquenchable will to claim the stars. It's just, you know, seek help with the language. Sure, why not? Yeah. Nothing of interest there. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, the Gek used to, once upon a time, be a very aggressive species that used to conquer worlds, but the Korvax basically just implanted some, rehabilitated them, is the easiest way to say it. Forced them to go into trading. And yeah, that's basically it. It's kind of interesting though, you know, what happened. Kind of like it. I would like to see more No Man's Sky lore, to be perfectly honest. Like, there is lore, true, but considering how big the game is, think about it. This game is massive. Realistically, it is massive. It has many galaxies. It has 3 very distinct races. And it has some lore on them, but not enough. Think about it this way. A game like WoW, even back in the day when there weren't that many WoW games, when there was just the classic one and Vanilla and the Burning Crusade, there were a crap ton of books. You'd have no idea how many books there were. The lore was, granted there was Warcraft before that. I do know that it's where the Warcraft is based on Warcraft. I know I played Warcraft. I know Kill 50 Monster 50. Oh, I played Warcraft back in the day. In fact, I played Warcraft way before World of Warcraft came out. And when they announced World of Warcraft that it was, you know, being made, I was like, no, that's not going to work. No, nobody's going to switch from Warcraft to World of Warcraft. Nobody's going to care. And I was wrong. But anyway, you know, that's beside the point. What was I saying again? Right, there's a lot of lore. You know, there's just a lot of lore. That'd be kind of nice, you know. I am an individual who does like lore from time to time, not always. It's, you know, it's kind of nice. You know, you get into a game, you immerse yourself in the story. Like for example, I'm currently playing through Metro 2033. Yeah, that one, the first one. But the redone version, the whatever you call it, with all the DLCs and such. The one with the better graphics. I think they're better graphics. Well, whatever. Anyway, I'm currently playing through it. It claims it's a survival, because I've never played it. Like, I've heard good things about the whole series. The one thing that I gotta say about that, though, is it claims it's a survival horror. Granted, I am playing on, like, normal difficulties. But it feels more like a storytelling game. Not really, it just feels like it's a storytelling game. It's mostly on rails anyway, so yeah. It's basically just you play it for the story. Oh, cannon module, sure, I'll buy that. You play it for the story, not really for the action or for the stealth or whatever. But it is interesting. And I'm almost done with it though. Like, from what I read, there's like 6-7 chapters, and I'm on like chapter 4 almost, so. Well, I've been on chapter 3 for a very long time, so I'm assuming it's almost chapter 4. Yeah. It's like slowly playing through it. Like, you know, like an hour every once in a while. Yeah, interesting. Like, I didn't play it back in the day because, again, you know, I couldn't... Actually, it might have ran on my laptop because, as far as I'm aware, it came out 2011 originally. And my laptop, I bought it... 2012, was it? I think it was 2012. And I had that thing for like 5 years. Yeah, that's how long I had it. Alright, actually, let me summon... Oh, I can't summon the Minotaur here because I would have to summon my freighter. That's fine. I'm not going to do it now. So, why did I enter here? No particular reason. Sort of just entered. Alright, let's get our... Do we have ammo? Yep, we have ammo. So this is going to be interesting. Where's my... Oh, well, you know what? 50. 50. We just need to kill 50. And considering... Oh my god, sorry about this. My nose got itchy. So yeah, probably the laptop might have actually been able to run it. Like, oh my, woohoo! That's far away. That was almost 300 units for far away. Wow, that's a nice jungle. Right, it had a dedicated graphics card, and that's really what I wanted from the laptop. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be very powerful, but I just wanted a dedicated graphics card and something that was at least 2 cores. And at the same time not very expensive because I was a student back then, and yeah, just needed something. So I don't have to lug around my PC. Even though my PC was not better than the laptop. But regardless, you know, just needed something portable and relatively cheap. And still, you know, that could play at least League of Legends, even though I didn't play League of Legends after that point. But yeah, it maybe would have ran. Like, that laptop ran a lot of games that it technically shouldn't have. Granted, it did not run them on high settings. Or without certain lag spikes, FPS drops, and so on. But it did run everything, which is... everything that I really wanted. In fact, it even ran Warframe for like the longest time until they had... I don't remember what update it was, but it was a very big update, and it basically, the game from 60 constant FPS turned to like 30 to 60 random FPS. You know, wasn't even smooth. Like, I know some games have an option of smooth FPS. Like, you know, for example, 60 to 120, but smooth. So you don't really notice that it ever drops. But, yeah. It was just basically horrible to play afterwards. And I stopped for a couple of years. Until I got this computer. Wait, that's not where I'm supposed to be. Why did I go there? But yeah, it was running World of Tanks as well. Granted, that's not the most demanding of games, but... And League of Legends, of course, which was, again, not the most demanding of games. I guess it ran basically not the most demanding of games. Which is good. I like the toxic extermination because it's very aggressive. And I kind of imagine that the whole factory just, like, you know, starts spraying perfume. But, you know, these horrors just don't like the perfume. It might be good perfume, but they just don't like it and they start dying from it. That'd be kind of interesting. Like, aliens invade Earth. Yes, this is going to be the new movie. Aliens invade Earth. But they are impervious to bullets. They are impervious to cannon shots. They are impervious to tanks, to missiles, and to everything we could throw at them. But one day, one woman threw a bottle of perfume at them, and they started dying. So now our armed forces are armed with perfume. Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. It will have to be like sort of a comedy though. Could you imagine if it was a serious movie? Oh, that'd be funny. Alright, we're basically done here. I just want to check out, see what's about. There's nothing of interest. Alright. Well, you know what? Oh, this is the last one of the week, isn't it? Yeah, well, the Minotaur. Let's install the upgrade. Let's install the upgrade. Oh, plus this warpin might actually give us a freighter battle. I think last one was, I think, over the amount of time. There is a time frame, like a cooldown basically, in which you can get freighter battles. It's linked to your playtime, not to in-game time or whatever. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's the type of ship I want. You know, we might not end up saving here. Okay. 14! 14! Wow! That is a lot. I guess something is killing them, so I can't really complain. Normally, the AI ships don't do... well, they do damage, it's just very small against the pirates. Oh, I can barely see what's happening. It's too green, man! It's too green. Okay, where is the rest of them? I can barely see here because it's just red and green. It's kind of I'm kind of going off current markers, like where the arrows are, but I'm not really seeing them very well from time to time, so. 14 though! Jeez. Okay, where's the marker? I don't see the marker currently. Oh, there it is. Just because everything's like red, green, oh. No, I do not have color blindness for anybody interested. It's just kind of hard to see. I have been checked many times. I do, again, drive for a living, so I do have to go get... and I do get my eyes checked once a year. Should be twice, but I do it once because I'm lazy. Actually, I should have gone, by the way, speaking of which, March. Normally I go March every year. Around 1st, 2nd March, I normally call up the doctor and... well, sorry, not the doctor, but the nurse or whatever. Whoever's picking up the phone and just arrange for a time. Because there's no way you're getting in just by, you know, being there. Not without a proper schedule. You know, there's no way. Oh, I guess if it's an emergency, she might, like... yeah, but it's not really an emergency if I'm just... if I just show up for, you know... for just an eye check. Okay, let's see. If it is not an S class, we are not going to save here. It is a B class. You know what? We're not going to save. We're going to redo the battle next time, which is going to be... actually Monday. Right, this is... alright, this is the last episode because tomorrow, again, we're going to be continuing with the Skyrim / Risk of Rain for a little bit longer. I do have a couple more Skyrim episodes to come out, so hopefully everybody's enjoying the new schedule. You know, for now though, I'm going to be ending things off here. This will not save us. This will actually put us back at the Nexus, so the next time we jump, we're going to have another freighter battle, and it's probably going to be the same one, because we're going to jump here. So it's going to be the same freighter. Because as far as I recall, systems are, freighters are as well system bound, so you can only get that type of freighter in that system. And so yeah, it's kind of interesting. You know, if you know what freighter spawns in that system, you can just go and farm that system. For now though, I've been the Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see you all in the next one.